Meeks said this past week that candidates who focus on the abortion issue have nothing else to run on. Essentially, they're desperate. What's your reaction to that?
Well, that's what we would expect her to say, right? Because the thing is that she doesn't want that to be a big issue, because her record on that is really bad. She has just supported the most extreme laws, from the 6-week ban that is now law in Iowa, to the life at conception bill in Congress that would ban all abortions nationwide with no exceptions at all for rape, incest, or to save a woman's life. So I can understand why they want to downplay that issue, but I will tell you, as I've gone throughout this district, people are fired up. Women are very upset about this, and that includes independent women and a lot of Republican women as well. So it is an important issue. But look, we are not only focusing on abortion. I mean, I spend equal amounts of time talking about lowering drug costs, because people like Mariannette Miller-Meeks, they have taken $170,000 from the drug companies and then voted against letting Medicare negotiate for lower drug prices and against capping the price of insulin for our seniors. And I've heard all throughout our district, people know these drugs by name. They need these drugs, and every person I talk to, their family has a story, has a healthcare story, a story about a drug they needed they couldn't get that was too expensive. And so, we are talking about that as much as we are talking about anything else. We are, fighting for working people, fighting for our hardworking families in Iowa, as well as fighting for women. We can walk and chew gum at the same time.
You talked about how her record and support for legislation would potentially jeopardize contraception and IVF fertility treatments, but at the same time, she's also signed on to resolutions and legislation trying to promote and preserve access to over-the-counter birth control for adult women, and also signed on to a resolution stating that she supports nationwide access to IVF. How do you respond to that and those claims that this is misleading of her record?
I would say that where politicians are concerned, talk is cheap. And that's all that she has given us. That resolution was a non-binding resolution. There were bills in Congress that she could have actually signed on to that would have provided legal protection for IVF fertility treatments, and she refused to sign on to them. And then she did actually vote no on a bill that would have given people the right to birth control now in the year 2024. So what we are seeing from her over and over is an attempt to downplay her record, to make it seem like she's more moderate than she is by just saying things. But when it comes to giving actual legal protection that matters to Iowa women, she has been a no vote every single time.